Good morning, ma'am.
Hi Neha, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, I can hear you. Am I audible and visible?
Yes, you are. Neha, you can call me Shilpa, okay? Feel comfortable.
Okay, okay,
How
fine.
are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm doing great, and I was eagerly waiting for my session.
Oh, wow,
And
that's nice to hear.
yes,
Okay, how can I help you
and
today?
uh, it's like
What do you want to learn?
your wish, my command. I would say.
Oh, okay, sure. Then in
Yes,
that
ma'am.
case, have you gone through the session notes?
Yes, I've gone through.
Okay, so we'll talk about hostel life then.
Yes,
Something
but you
that's
know
very
what?
close to my heart. Yes.
But I had never been to any hospital. Sorry, hospital, no hostel.
Hostel. Hostel.
Yes, yes.
Acha.
So I'll try. I'll try to maybe
It's
imagine.
okay.
Hmm?
We will change the questions. When
Okay.
was the first time you stayed alone?
Hmm. Yes, during my B.Ed, when I was pursuing my B.Ed, that was the very first time I got a chance to stay away from my home. And initially, I was quite nervous, and
Mm.
like my mind was filled with so many fears. How would I manage, right? But the thing is, when like time passed and I made so many friends there, then
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, that was the best time of my life because I explored so many new things. I got to learn so many things, and most importantly, what I learned, how to tackle situations, how to tackle, yes, different types of unpredictable things, right?
Yes.
So whenever your pen will move, I'm going to get stuck. I'm telling you.
No, I've got very bad memory. I can't remember
Okay.
what you are talking when, right? I might, because I don't want to interrupt you when you are talking.
Okay, that's fine. It was just
Yeah,
part
which is
of joke,
why.
but yes, but
No
it's
problem. But you
okay.
just
Yes.
ignore this, okay? This shouldn't
Yeah.
hinder you from talking.
Okay. Fine. Fine. I'll
Okay.
try.
So where were you staying when you were doing B.Ed? You were not staying at home?
Yes. I was like it was a place I stayed in a rented room.
Okay, it's like
Yes.
a paying guest, like a PG.
No PG. I used to cook on my own. Like I
Oh,
lived in a rented room.
okay. So you
I Yes, I did all my stuff on my own.
okay? So it wasn't shared. You
No,
stayed
no,
all
no,
by
no.
yourself.
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay, all right. And you liked that experience?
Very much, very much. I learned,
Okay.
like that was I would say, turning point of my life. Because earlier I was kind of pampered child because I am the youngest among my
Okay.
siblings. So, and I used to get furious at times. But when I lived all alone, I faced so many different, actually I dealt with different mindsets, different types
Yes.
of mindset of people.
Yeah.
So that I would say that I learned how to be diplomatic.
Yes. Yes.
So yes, that
That
was
was going
the
to be
best
my
thing.
next question. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Because when we
Okay.
are, in a cocoon with our parents, they usually handle all the difficult situations for us and they
Yes,
protect
yes,
us. But when we are
right.
all by ourselves, then we get to know
Hmm.
how people treat us when we are,
Yes,
nice, how people
right.
treat us when we are down, when we are not so nice.
Exactly, exactly. Yes.
Yeah. So that is something I learned as well. And like you said, we are all pampered when we are with our
Mm-hmm.
parents. So when I moved to
Mm-hmm.
hostel, initially I was very reluctant as well. I wanted to
Okay.
study, but I didn't want to study outside my hometown, which is Bangalore. But I
Okay.
didn't have any good institutions there for my masters.
Okay.
Yeah, so when I moved out, it was quite difficult initially
Hmm.
for people to
Right.
accept me because I moved to another state.
State. Yes.
Yeah, so there was a
Right.
challenge, but I'm so happy that I did it. It taught
Yes,
me a lot
and
about people.
right, and the most difficult thing is to, when you step out from your comfort zone.
Yes.
That is a difficult thing. So it was a time when I stepped out from my comfort zone. Things were definitely not in my favor. or easy to tackle, but yeah, I managed, and I'm proud of myself. I tackled each and everything quite efficiently.
Yeah.
So yes.
Of course, you need to give yourself a pat on the back. Yes, well done.
Yes.
So, have you ever cooked by yourself before, or did you have to manage the whole thing by yourself only after you started doing B.Ed?
Actually, I like at my homes it was completely my choice, right. It was not mandatory, or kind of like it was
Ah.
cooking like my mother never imposed me, pressurized me to cook.
Mm-hmm.
So it was completely my choice whether to go in
Okay.
the kitchen or not, whether to cook something
Yeah.
or not. But when I was all alone, that right, there was no choice. I have to cook. And
Yeah.
sometimes I made blunders in terms of cooking, but
It's okay.
it's just part of life.
Yeah, it's
And
a learning
yes,
journey.
yes ma'am. So that is how
That's
I
right.
learned cooking, I believe.
Nice. And have you done any? Have you had any memorable experiences? Have you had any late nights out, or did you burn the midnight oil studying a lot? Any memorable
Yes,
experience from your hostel,
yes.
from your rented room life?
But yes, it was like if I talk about, it's all about I did my B.Ed in 2006. So you can imagine. At that time, we didn't have Google, internet kind of stuff. And
Yes.
hanging out was for us, it's kind of like no, big no.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
that that time I lived in a very contemporary, or I had conventional thinking. And I think that was
Uh-huh.
good. That was good because uh, it wasn't taken as a good thing to go or to hang out late night,
Yes.
attend
Yeah.
parties and kind of stuff. But yes, I burnt midnight oil because I was a studious girl.
Ah.
So yes, so I studied a lot, and I always grabbed first position, always, be it my graduation,
Wow.
MA. Yes, so that is it. And being a
Amazing.
home yes, being a homemaker, I think I can proudly say that whatever I do, I am able to hold my position.
Very
So
nice.
yes.
So, what did you teach after your B.Ed?
Officially, I didn't like, I never joined a school. I joined a school, but not for a long time. I Yes, if I talk about these days, I take online tuition classes, I take online sessions, yes, where I deal
Okay.
with younger ones. And nowadays I have started dealing with beginners who just want to enhance their communication skills. So I'm
Okay.
trying. Yes ma'am, because I think that is, when you teach a particular lesson, that is easy for you because you have planned in your mind,
Yeah.
okay, you are going to teach this. But yes,
Yes.
why am I here? Because I want to I don't want to ace my communication skills or hone my communication skill. I want to be comfortable with this language. Because when it comes
Okay.
to English, because obviously it's not our first language, it is a
Yes.
foreign language. And
Yeah.
I belong to a very small village in Himachal. I'm a Hindi medium student. So
Okay.
yes, so I just want to be comfortable with this language. I don't want to feel that, like, I don't want to juggle while speaking in English. So that is
Okay.
the reason. Yes, I am having these kind of conversation where I can explore myself, where I can just
Hmm.
learn new things. And yes,
That's lovely. Very nice, Neha. Do
thank
you have the
you.
habit of reading books?
Actually, not.
No.
I want to have, but the thing is, as a, like, being a mother, being a homemaker, I think this is a big excuse. I won't say that this is the reason. It's an excuse, to be very honest,
Excuse.
right? I
Yeah.
I I wish I could be an avid reader, but it's unfortunately I am not. But I'm trying to, whenever like in my leisure hours, I
Mm-hmm.
try to find new words. I try to make so many sentences. And
Okay.
I can see grooming myself confidently. So
Yeah. Actually, you can start reading children's books with your children, and then they will
hmm.
also get into the habit, and then you can read your books, and they can read their books. at the same
Right.
time.
I told it's all about excuses. That is it. But I
Yeah.
would definitely start. I should start actually. So I'm going to read my son's
Yeah.
syllabus book,
Yeah, because
English syllabus book. Na?
I mean, if you have the interest to read, you can
Hmm.
inculcate the habit in your children as well
Yes.
at a very young age.
Right.
It would be good.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. Do you travel a lot, Neha?
No, not frequently.
Okay.
Yes, I love traveling, but these days, because my son is studying in ninth standard, husband
Oh,
is like he has his own stuff to do.
okay.
Husband is busy going office and kind of. So we go out rarely. We only visit our native town.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
So
Because hostels are not only meant for students, they're also meant for travelers.
yes.
Yeah. So, and
Right.
even for workers, there are some workers
Yes.
who come and stay, right? Construction workers,
Right.
they stay in a hostel called dormitories where they
Yes.
share a
Yes, ma'am.
room. Yeah. So, have you ever
Actually,
gone on
ma'am,
a big family trip where you've all,
yes,
stayed together? Yeah. Do you
yes,
want to talk about that
that's
experience?
right. Not frequently, I would say, but yes, I love going out with my family, and we enjoyed a lot. Recently, if I talk
Okay.
about, so in the month of May, it was my cousin's marriage. Then
Okay.
we yes got a chance to go together, and we enjoyed. It was a phenomenal experience for me, and I enjoyed to the fullest.
Nice. So in your part of the country, I think marriages are elaborate, right? How many days is it for? 3 days?
It was yeah, for 3 days, but yes, I guess we were there for 2 days because children's exams were running.
Okay.
Yes, that time,
In
and we could
May,
not
yeah.
manage. Yes, it was kind of like I would say hustle uh,
Yeah.
trip. Yes, I'm telling you, Shilpa, I am a typical homemaker, typical Indian woman who is just, I'm completely into my household stuff, household chores, and I love it. I love it. I love to be a homemaker. I love to be, a mother, and I love grooming my home, specifically grooming my bedroom and kitchen.
Okay.
Yes, I don't have those kind of habits like traveling or reading. That is the reason I believe that I
Okay.
am
Okay.
lagging behind in terms of vocabulary. Right? As I told you,
Okay.
I am myself a master's in English. I did my master's in 2005, but that was a different
Okay.
scenario, and there is
Okay.
a long gap. I wasn't in touch of the studies, or I was completely busy taking care of my family, raising my child.
Mhm.
So it's, you can say that I have just restarted my journey. I'm trying to chase my dreams. So
Okay.
that is the reason. Yes.
Okay.
So
I'm going to tell you one thing, Neha. Don't ever feel, you down.
hmm,
If that's what you're feeling, you
yes,
should actually be very proud of yourself. There's nothing wrong in managing a home.
yes,
There are so many women who can't do that.
right.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, what really matters is your
Hmm,
happiness. If you're happy with
exactly.
what you're doing, then it's okay. It's absolutely
Yes.
fine.
Yes, that's what, like, it was a time when I started taking these kind of conversation. Actually, these I run my YouTube channel also, where I post my
Wow.
videos. Yes,
Okay.
so YouTubers, we have this kind of conversation on Skype app. When it was my first conversation, I was literally confused or panic, nervous. There was a jittery
Uh-huh.
feeling, I would say.
Yes.
But now I can see it's been, I guess, a month, and within a month I can see grooming confidently, efficiently.
Yeah.
So it's not that I have some regrets that I am a homemaker, or
Yeah. Yeah.
I am very positive and optimistic
Yes.
person. I am easygoing, like always ready to
Yeah.
accept challenges in my life, and I always motivate each and every homemaker, come step forward and just chase your
Yes.
dreams.
Yeah.
So that is, but yes, in terms of vocabulary or in terms of those fancy words, I can see that I have to work hard. There's a still long way to
Okay.
go. So
Yeah.
definitely
So
I'm going to achieve.
vocabulary, there's one way, Neha, to
Hmm.
keep using it. because
Yes.
we can always read and copy down the meaning from the
Right.
dictionary, but then unless
Hmm.
we use it, it's going to get
Yes.
erased from our memory. So
Yes.
I would say, when you're watching movies or when you're reading a book and you learn a new word, you just write down one or two words per week, and you can stick
Yes.
it on your refrigerator and try to
Hmm.
use those two words every week.
Yes.
And then the next week you learn two more words along with the
Hmm.
previous week's two words. So set a
Right.
target that's not very difficult. So you can
Hmm.
start off with one word or two words, whichever you are comfortable with.
Yes, I actually follow these kind of tricks, and
Okay.
as I told you, yes, as I told you that I want to be comfortable with this language, because earlier what I used to do, I try to use so many difficult words or fancy words. So
Uh,
I found myself that in that process of thinking those words, I
yeah,
was
yeah.
getting stuck. I was getting fumbled,
Okay, okay,
right?
okay.
So yes, now what am I doing? I'm just trying to use simple vocabulary, but in a good manner.
Yes.
And when I feel like, okay, I can use this word here, because as I told you, I post my video, so daily, like I'm posting one word, and I try to, yes, I try to explore that word in terms of its pronunciation, meaning, and its
Hmm.
function. So it is really helping. It is really
Okay.
helping, yes.
That's nice.
And
What's the name of your YouTube channel?
it's Rise and Shine, Learn English with Neha.
Nice, nice.
Yes.
All the very best,
Rise and
Neha.
shine. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, ma'am. So I am again like in habit of saying ma'am and ma'am.
Okay,
So
that's okay.
yes. So
Okay. Just a few things.
hmm.
You did amazingly well, Neha. I must say, I'm
Thank you.
impressed.
Thank you.
So, can you see the chat box? I have typed a few things in
Yes.
my
Let me.
favor. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
very good use of that idiom, very
Okay.
relevant. Okay. In my
Thank you.
favor, the use of the word contemporary and phenomenal was also
Okay.
excellent, very
Thank
aptly
you.
used. Okay, now let's practice the pronunciation of a few words.
Okay.
How do you say this word?
Learnt.
Yes, very good. Learned.
Learnt.
Okay, this one,
Tackles.
tackles.
Tackles. A.
Tack,
Right.
yeah,
Tackles.
the long
Hmm.
tackles.
Yes. Got it.
Okay, all right. This one,
Google.
Google.
Really, there
Yeah,
is no letter between. Google.
yes, yeah. So it's
Google.
Google. Okay, this one. Okay,
Okay, communication.
yes, communication.
Okay.
It's okay. It's one word that is very commonly mispronounced. So it's
Mispronounced.
fine.
Right.
We just have to consciously, try to say it the right way.
Yes.
Communicate. So it's Google,
Okay.
juggle.
Juggle.
Okay. I
Google juggle.
am not supposed to do this, but since you are an English
No,
teacher
no, no.
yourself, I
No, ma'am.
will write this way. Actually, you're not supposed to do this. You're supposed to train the
Hmm.
learners to learn phonetically. But since
Right.
you're teaching
But
yourself, I'm teaching you this way. This is like a
uh,
shortcut.
yes, ma'am. And you know what? When we deal with the toddlers, then I
Younger
guess
ones.
we can
Yeah.
follow. Yes, that
Yes.
phonetic sounds. But for me, it's best way because it
Yeah,
is going
that's
to
why
work.
I have typed it up. So that's why
Yes.
juggle and Google.
Google.
Okay,
Right.
that way. And okay, you said my mother never imposed me, right? There's one
Uh,
preposition that's missing.
yes, on
Me.
me. Right.
Yeah, it should be never imposed on me.
Imposed. Yes. Yes. They right.
Okay. Okay. What is one word for a big no no? Those days, night outs were a
Uh,
big no no.
no.
So
Uh,
you could say it was considered a taboo.
Okay, yes, considered a taboo, right? Don't know why. When I deal with my students, I have different kind of like there. You will find a different Neha there. I tell
Yeah.
this thing to Shruti, tutor Shruti also.
Okay.
So yes, yes, you all are
Which is why I
younger.
told you, You can call me Shilpa so that we
Yes,
maintain some level of comfort and your nervousness goes down as well.
yes. Actually, I am very like I'm not. I would not say that I am nervous. I'm very comfortable
Okay.
in today's session. But still, it
Okay.
happened because I'm not in practice of using
Huh.
English
Okay.
like
Okay.
very frequently. We only use during our sessions, so that is
Huh.
the
That
biggest
that
problem.
happens. Okay. The last one I heard was it's been a long time since I was in touch.
With
Yes. To
yes,
be in touch with the language
in
or in
touch
touch
with
with something. Yeah. So I'll
something.
get in
Yes,
touch with you.
with
Yeah.
yes, right.
Okay. Yeah. So
Yes.
that's it. That's it from my end. Do you have any questions for me?
Not a question. The only thing is, like, I am pretty aware of these kind of grammatical errors or mistakes. But when
Okay.
I am speaking, maybe it is going to take time.
Yes.
Usually, when I have this kind of conversation, I know I make so many mistakes. But I think it needs time.
Definitely.
Yes. Again, your pen is moving.
No, I'm just writing down the name of your YouTube channel because I want to
Oh,
follow
wow.
you.
It's kind of Neha 83 Rana handle name, no? It's Neha 83 Rana. You can find that. And
Okay.
yes, one thing what was there, I just before we, I think we are running out of time.
Yes.
It slipped from my mind. What was I about to say? I don't know. कुछ
It's
बोलना था.
okay.
Yes, yes. Actually, we met for the first time. So okay. I just want to know a little bit
About
more
myself?
about. Yes.
Sure.
So you are.
I'm Shilpa. I'm from Bangalore,
Hmm.
born and brought up in Bangalore.
Okay.
I did my bachelor's in nutrition.
Oh wow,
Yes, so I
that's
was in the
amazing.
hospital
Huh?
sector for a very long time. I
Okay.
had to quit because of my children, and then COVID happened. So going to the hospital during COVID was a nightmare.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I changed my field. English was always my passion. So it's
That's
only
amazing.
after COVID that I'm teaching. So now I'm teaching adults and
Okay.
I'm also teaching younger children.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's best way to use your time in a constructive manner or in a
definitely.
productive manner, right?
Yes,
And
yes,
in our comfort zone because we don't have to
definitely.
bother stepping
Yeah,
out
and
and
I'm
yes,
also able to spend time with my children
yes,
in the evening.
exactly,
So it's
yes.
flexible.
Right, right. So this is, I would say that I have the same reason. Actually, I also joined a school when my son was in first standard. Hmm.
Okay.
But I also had to quit my job because his studies was
Yeah,
suffering.
you
I
need to
don't want.
support.
Yes.
Yeah,
So and this is the reason during lockdown. It was I would say during lockdown I got my eureka moment
yeah.
because it was during lockdown I started taking online tuition classes and I
Okay,
created my YouTube channel. And
okay.
yes, I'm enjoying whatever I'm doing these
Yes,
days. I'm learning and I'm sharing my knowledge. So it's for me, it's a win-win situation.
definitely.
And meeting with you, it's like
Yes,
I'm
Neha.
wondering, why didn't we meet earlier? Because I have so many sessions with English
Yeah,
Yari,
no,
but
I had
I
taken a long break
oh,
and I'm
that's
just
why
back
I
now.
think
Yeah, it's
yes.
after May. I'm just coming back now.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm
I
going to
hope to
meet you
see you
again.
again. Yes. It
Definitely,
was a
very soon.
pleasure. Yeah.
Very soon,
Okay.
very soon.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Enjoy the
Thank
rest of
you.
your day.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.